In 1895, Sergei Witte presented a grandiose project to the Committee of Finance. Its purpose was to establish the basis of the monetary system, the gold ruble. The financial reform of Emperor Nicholas II, or as it is also called the Witte Reform, is considered one of the most competently implemented and successfully embodied in history. Its main task, which was implemented, was to increase the cost of paper banknotes, as well as change the value of credit notes. It grew to nominal. The undoubted success of the financial reform of Nicholas II was the careful regulation of the cash flow of the entire empire, raising the ruble status to the level of the world currency. During the ongoing reform, 1895 to 1897, the Russian Empire received a stable, convertible currency, as a reward, which became one of the leaders of the world financial market. The golden monumental put the state on a par with the leading powers of the world and opened up wide opportunities for the development of the country's economy. Introduction of the gold standard. In January 1897, the emperor signed a law on the minting of gold coins, and in the summer of the same year, a decree on emission operations of the state bank, which received the right to issue credit notes secured by gold. Thus, the gold standard that became the reference was created. Paper banknotes were freely exchanged for gold. The bank almost did not issue during this period of time. There was a circulation of gold certificates. Thus, it was possible to attract foreign capital and strengthen the position of the ruble. The introduction of coins of a new denomination into circulation. Several varieties of banknotes made of gold became available to the population of the country. The so-called imperials, in denominations of 15 rubles, semi-imperials, coins in denominations of 5, 7.5 and 10 rubles. For example, the coin of 5 rubles of 1895 today is considered one of the most expensive. Coins made of silver of the 900th sample, 25, 50 kopecks and 1 ruble, as well as exchange coppers, also came into use. Creation of a credit system for small-scale production. Thanks to the adoption of 2 provisions, Nicholas II created a viable credit system for the then small business. Powerful credit cooperation has created an excellent incentive for agricultural production. Reorganization of savings banks. They were transferred to the jurisdiction of the state bank. As of 1913, in the pre-war period, the balances of consumer deposits amounted to more than 1.6 billion rubles. Creation of a stable credit sector in the banking sector. Thanks to good state support, the system of bank lending became almost unsinkable. In 1914, 140 branches of the state bank, 50 commercial and 319 public banks operated in the empire, and 17 foreign branches of the largest imperial banks were opened. The reform of S.Y. Witte, or the reform of Nicholas II, carried out in 1895 to 1897, not only increased confidence in paper money, but also made the Russian ruble one of the most reliable and stable currencies in the financial market of Europe. The last pre-Soviet large-scale monetary reform and, according to most historians, the most successful of all, was the reform of 1895 to 1897. Prepared and conducted by S.Y. Witte, an outstanding financier and analyst of his time, it was carried out in stages and put into operation over several years. And the success of the reform exerted its effect on the country's economy until the outbreak of the First World War, when the financial system of the state was again shaken.